What's up, guys? So recently I've been talking to a lot of you guys through Steam and other means, and a lot of you have told me that you don't have great inventories. Your inventories aren't that strong, and some of you want to know how to get better inventories. One person even added me and said he bought the game from watching my videos simply because of the inventory I had and how much money I had at one point. So right now I want to show you guys how I started, how I always start when I start fresh, and how to get an inventory like that. So most of you have inventories that might look like this. I'm literally just loaded up on shit right now, and this is really when you're at a standstill. You have a bunch of shit items, you don't really know what to do with them, and you don't really know how to make money. You can't put them into a jackpot site because you're never going to make anything. The true, simple, and painful fact is that CSGO Lounge is your only solution at this point. Making small bets, winning small rewards, and constantly doing that until you get lucky on a low percentage is really your only option. Or you can just keep betting on those 50-50 games and eventually make a couple dollars, and if you play your cards right, turn those couple dollars into $10, 10 into 20, 20 into 40, so on and so forth. And then once you reach around maybe $300 to $500, you can start going on those jackpot sites, maybe the smaller ones. If you can find one that most other people haven't found yet, where the pools are small, maybe you can make some money on there. So I got this account loaded with shit right now. I think I'm going to do like a monthly series on this. I'm going to leave this account with really nothing, and I'm going to try and work an inventory with what you see here. So maybe in another month or so, maybe at the beginning of June or sometime around then, I'll give you guys an update, see where I'm at, and maybe you guys can do this with me and tell me where you're at. So I'm going to go over to CSGO Lounge now, I'm going to make some bets, and we're going to see what we can do. Alright, so we're over on the internet browser right now. I have CSGO Lounge open, HLTV open, the CSGO betting Reddit page, and just a Google page. So right now, we have a bunch of games up, a lot of games up. We got some CEVO, DreamHack, X Function, and ESL, and RGN, and GoCL. Okay, so a lot of teams you might know, a lot of teams you might not know. For some of you, this might be completely new and something you've never tried to do before. Everyone has to start somewhere, which is why I have HLTV and this Reddit page open. HLTV is your best website for the bigger teams. Tells you who's playing, how they've been doing, their recent stats, how many games they've won recently. It's your simplest way to find out who might have a better chance at winning, regardless of what the odds on CSGO Lounge are. As you can see, the odds aren't always correct on CSGO Lounge. 34% here, 46%, 42%. And then there are some where it's just outright 7% will win. You'll have crazy upsets. A lot of the time, the heavier odds are usually the teams that win, unless it's close like Titan and Envious was here. I don't know why Titan had 54%, but so yeah, at this level, you want to try and stay on a game like this where it's 60% to 40%. I don't really know a lot about either of these teams. In fact, I've never even heard of Panthers because, to be honest, I haven't made a CSGO Lounge bet in a long time. So I'm going to go see if it's on HLTV, Panthers versus Kick. And this is, again, one of the teams that aren't as well known, so it's not on here. So you can either just search it up on here on the CSGO betting page, or you can just Google it. So I'm going to Google Kick versus Panthers. And even if it's not the Reddit page that pops up, which it did right here, you can really... There's usually a bunch of other websites depending on how well known the teams are. So let's see what we got. Let me just make sure. Yeah, this is the X Function. I don't know why it says May. Oh no, the 10th of May. Okay. So you can see that their rosters. This is who's playing for Kick, and right off the bat you can see this is their old Y Esports team. So that's not the normal Kick team. If you know who they were, it's a different Kick team. And then you can also see who's playing here. Again, I haven't made any bets in a long time, so for me this is not something I really know. And if it's not something you guys know either, you can always just look through the comments. There's usually someone that gives their prediction or their feel on how well one team's going to do over the other. like this one right here, an analysis. That's what you want to look for. So as you can see here, if you want to just, you don't feel like reading, if you just feel like, alright, it's got a bunch of shit, I'm just going to make a YOLO bet, you could just scroll down to the bottom. In my opinion, the odds should be around 70-30 for Panthers. And 90-10, I guess was what it was earlier. So Panthers, new kick roster, not a very experienced team. Why? Oh, it's my returns. So I'm gonna place a bet on Panthers. I'm gonna place yada yada yada. Bam, $2 reward. Should the odds stay like this? And again, $2 can turn into something a lot more in the future. So I'm using Lounge Destroyer, which basically I just place the bet and it's gonna keep spamming the site until I get a bot. And then right there, this is another thing I'm using. I don't remember what it's. Oh, this is Lounge Destroyer. Yeah, it opens up the trade automatically, and I have it set to 10 seconds, so it's just gonna accept it automatically, and I'm good. It's a simple process. If you just Google it, if you just Google Lounge Destroyer, it's really easy to set up that with your browser. So I'm gonna see if I can make any more bets quick. Dignitas versus Envious. Existence versus Property. Here's another close game. So I'm just gonna simply Google it again. Oops. Existence versus Property. And this one's on HLTV, as you can see here. It's also on the Reddit page, but I can just get it right here. Existence versus Property. So I'll just show you on HLTV for this one. So it's the best of 2, which means unless one team wins both games, you're not gonna get a reward. If you bet on Existence, they only win 1 game, you're just gonna get your items back. If they win both games, you'll win. If they lose both games, you'll get nothing. Best of 2s don't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to anyone, but they have it. So looking through, you can see all their players, and you can see their recent games. So recently you can see Property hasn't been doing the best, but they've been playing better teams than Existence has. Looking down at the bottom, you've seen that they've both recently played LGB, and in a best of 3 it ended in 1-1. Okay, I don't know why that's the case. And then Property lost 2-0, and then the odds are favoring Property. Just by judging off of this, if you don't know the players, you might think that Existence is the better bet. Alright, so as you can see, there really isn't much information on this one. Usually there's more information than this, so maybe you might not want to bet on it if you have more skins than what I have, which is $7 and shit. I don't really care right now, so I'm gonna throw some stuff down on Existence, and bam, it's another $2 reward. So anyway, guys, for those of you who just have crap and you want to try and expand your inventory or spend a couple dollars on Steam, buy some crap, then this is the way to do it. This is how I've started numerous times and built inventories off of them. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I'll make another one in about a month. I'll show you guys my progress. I'll see how you guys are doing. Let me know if this works out for you guys. It's worked out for me at least 4 times. I'm not even kidding. I've been flushed out so many times, and it's always ended pretty well for me. So I have 2 bets made. We'll see how they do tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have you know, some money in my pocket. 2 and 2, and then if we win both, then that's $4, and that's much bigger than betting, let's say, $1 in shit skins. And that's really how you start off betting, for those of you who need to start. So that's pretty much it. I'll make another video in a month. Thanks for watching, guys, and please tell me how this works. If I haven't uploaded a video in a while and you guys are doing well, tell me in the comments or message me or whatever on YouTube, and put a discussion up in the Steam group, whatever you want. So take care, guys. Good luck betting. Have a nice day.